Welcome back. Johnny Depp's defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard is playing out in real time on television and on social media, where millions are poring over the shocking details and taking sides. NBC News youth and internet culture reporter Callan Rosenblatt joins us now with more on this because, of course, she's got her eyes and ears on TikTok. Hey, Callan, good to see you. Thanks for joining us on this. So this case involves celebrities, these sensational allegations, including sexual violence. It's all being televised, and it's all against the backdrop of Me Too and cancel culture. So, I mean, it's really not a surprise that it's become such a huge story online, but tell us what some of the most common stuff you are seeing in places like TikTok is. What is the reaction? What are people posting?
Hey, Savannah. So we are seeing overwhelming support for Johnny Depp on social media. As we've talked about on the show, you know, if something is getting a lot of traction from the algorithm on these websites, or rather is getting a lot of traction among users, the algorithm will then sort of spit it out more frequently to users. And so when you have a case with these high-profile celebrities, it's only natural that people are going to want to engage. Now, I want to point to the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp. Remember, this is a defamation suit. It isn't a suit about sexual violence or, you know, no one is criminally charged in this case. But when it comes to this hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp, which is in relation to sexual violence and domestic abuse, it has over 3 billion with a B, 3 billion views on TikTok. So people are really rallying around Depp in this case.
And let's talk about why, Callan, because, I mean, so we have these shocking, revealing details coming out. Are people reacting to those details? Are they supporting him because of what he said on the stand? We know he was up there, he was cross-examined. Or is this because of his fame? Why do we think that is?
It's absolutely a combination of those issues, Savannah. So on the one hand, you have all the evidence that's been presented. And now some of the evidence that we've seen sort of appears to show this mutually toxic relationship where both Amber Heard and Johnny Depp sort of were either violent towards one another or, you know, manipulative, all these different variations of both of them sort of expressing these feelings. But many people seem to feel that the evidence against Heard is much stronger than against Depp, as well as experts telling me, you know, we know Johnny Depp from these films like Pirates of the Caribbean or Edward Scissorhands. We relate to him because he plays these beloved characters, as well as, you know, people sort of having this recognition with his name, just sort of gravitating towards him. In addition to that, some experts mentioned, you know, the sort of misogyny of not believing women and believing men. You know, there's many facets here that play a role. And experts told me it would be inappropriate to point to just one of them as being the main reason why people are focused on this case. But it has many facets that we have to look at, including fame, the Me Too movement, cancel culture. It is just a sort of a perfect storm, if you will.
And Callan, quickly, why TikTok? Why is it so popular on that particular app?
As I mentioned earlier, you know, when there's a lot of engagement with a certain story or topic, the algorithm is going to push it to the For You page. This has been all over people's For You page. We're also seeing conspiracy theories. I even saw a TikTok of a woman who went to the courthouse to talk with prosecutors, saying that she had evidence for them. People are just obsessed with this case. And on TikTok, you can really broadcast your theories or your thoughts on a certain case. And I think just that engagement is continuing to push it to people's For You pages. And so they can't look away, especially when the case is, you know, live in court and you have all this footage that you can push to someone's For You page and show them authentically what is going on.
Absolutely. Callan, thank you so much. Lots of people talking about this one. We appreciate your time.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.